I'm playing the entire career of Marvin Harrison Jr. and not stopping until the day he retires. He starts as a 79 overall rookie with hidden development, and surely that will one day become an X factor. Like, these ratings for a rookie are wild. Now, him and Kyler are gonna have to go absolutely nuclear this season to make the playoffs, because the rest of this team is garbage. Now, what we do from here is simulate to the end of the season, because I want Marv to control his own destiny. But once Marvin actually makes the Super Bowl, then I'll jump in to play the entire game and try my absolute best to get him his first ring. And today, Marvin needs to pass his dad in both career receiving yards and receiving touchdowns to complete his career challenge, alongside winning a Super Bowl. Now, if he fails, I have to buy and give away his jersey to a random lucky subscriber in the comments, which I'd have to buy off of eBay, because technically his jersey still isn't even for sale. So please complete your career challenge, Marvin. Let's get off to a hot start here in your rookie season. So we did make the playoffs, but honestly, I'm surprised we won 8 games in this division. Thought we were gonna be the Seahawks. Now, hopefully Marvin had a pretty good season. We had a top 5 offense in the league. Our defense wasn't that bad either. How did we not make the playoffs? I mean, Kyler threw for 4,200 yards, 31 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Pretty good numbers from Kyler, and with 4,000 yards passing. I wonder how many of those went to Marv. The running game, James Conner had 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Like, that's a good season. Moment of truth, Marvin Harrison Jr.'s rookie season was an absolute banger. Brother, he had 1,400 yards. Not to mention 12 receiving touchdowns. Like, this is one of the best rookie seasons we've ever seen from a receiver. It'd be the best of all time if it wasn't for Puka. Let's shout out our teammates. Trey McBride almost had 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. I'm actually excited to track Trey McBride's career alongside Marv's. Also interested to see how high his overall increased throughout just 1 year. Decent progress towards his dad, though. Like, surely that won him Rookie of the Year, right? Definitely didn't win him MVP. So AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Keon Coleman, and in the NFC, it went to Marvin Harrison Jr. What a legendary start. Now, what's that overall up to already? Hold on a second. I gotta take a second to consume this information. First of all, when in the world did he become an 86 overall? Secondly, when did he become an X Factor? Like, does he start as an X Factor? There's no way. I don't see it in his progression history, so maybe he did start as an X Factor. That's freaking crazy. And he made some pretty decent progress on his wide receiver ranking. Imagine this offense, though, if the Cardinals would actually invest in a half-decent offensive line. Like, what is this? And their defense really isn't talented at all either. So imagine the front office actually splashes some cash this offseason. Like, Marvin could really be on his way to a Super Bowl soon. I do want to go see how some of his fellow rookies did. I mean, Keon Coleman had 19 receiving touchdowns. Like, if he was in the NFC, he might have actually won it over Marv. Bro, he's already up to an 82. Even Malik Neighbors had a pretty good season for a rookie receiver that has Daniel Jones as a starting quarterback. Oh no, Xavier Legette fantasy owners, look away. Oh my god, same thing with Brian Thomas, who had 2 catches all year. What a weird receiving room Roma Dunze was a part of here in Chicago. I mean, they are going to have $32 million to spend this offseason, so hopefully the front office can use their money wisely while Marvin Harrison is still cheap on his rookie contract. Well, everybody go out there and bet on the Panthers to make the Super Bowl this year, because in that case, you get rich. Don't bet on them to be the winners, though. Oh no, his kicker retired. And before we do start the offseason, Marv had a few of his teammates progress, and I did want to note that. Kyler Murray up to a superstar, which is good for Marv, although with Kyler being 28, he's probably about to start going down in overall a little bit. And also Trey McBride up to a superstar. And Budda Baker became an X Factor? And hold on a second, like, why in the world did Max Melton become a superstar? Like, he's good and all, but that's weird, because he had 6 interceptions on the season. What a demon. Ooh, James Conner regressed quite a bit, though, so it looks like it's going to be Trey Benson's season from now on. We actually have $91 million to spend. Now, can this front office please go out and have one heck of an offseason? Here we go. You can always tell from the first offseason how active the front office really is going to be. Cardinals have a lot of money. They need to win football games. Let's see if they spend some money. Okay, they actually brought some pretty big numbers in. They actually replaced their kicker. Oh my god, they actually got a headliner. They gave Chase Young big money. Brother, this might actually be the most amount of free agents I've ever seen a CPU front office make. We've had a pretty good offseason, and we haven't even got to the draft yet. Here we go, dude. Do the Arizona Cardinals front office know how to evaluate draft prospects? Honestly, dude, that's not too shabby. Stud outside linebacker, good young center, good young DT. We can work with that. Honestly, this offense doesn't look too terrible. To be honest, it's just the defense that isn't the most talented, but we're getting there. And for his second season, I would really like to think Marvin could reach like 90, 91 overall if he has another big year. Will be hard to top his freshman campaign though. Now let's see if he can make it to the playoffs for his first time. Well, would you hold on a freaking second? In just one offseason, the Cardinals improved to 13-4. I mean, to be fair, the rest of the division sucked, but 13-4. Now, what are the odds Marv actually topped last season? Our offense actually dipped backwards quite a bit. Our defense didn't get any better either. How we win 13 games? I mean, another really good season from Kyler here. Our running game took a massive step back. Although 14 touchdowns pretty solid knowing this was his first year starting. All right, let's see, 1,500 yards here. Wait a minute, what the heck happened? Big dip in production here, down to 843 yards, 5 touchdowns. Like, Trey McBride vultured all of his touchdowns. That's not good, dude. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. He'll never catch his dad at this rate. Lamar wins MVP, and we actually had Kyler come in 10th place. Now, what did Marv's overall get up to? It only got up to 89. I mean, I want to know what happened this season. Like, he did improve his ranking up to 16th best. He just barely got any targets. We're going to need him to perform better here in the playoffs, though, if we want any chance of making a Super Bowl. I mean, they do get the 8-9 Falcons at home, and our team did show they know how to win games one way or another. So let's see if we can at least not get first rounded. Did we? I think we did. That's rather unfortunate. Lost to an 8-9 Falcons team at home. I mean, Marv did all he could. At this rate, I'm just really hoping here in the offseason, Marv doesn't lose his X factor, because that could be detrimental to his progression. Ravens Cowboys Super Bowl, what a shocker. Brother, Lamar is on a freaking tear right now. Like Patrick Mahomes, who? At least I won Coach of the Year, though. Where there goes Marvin's right tackle. I mean, the team has a ton of money to spend again this offseason. Hopefully they can use a good chunk of it to improve the team again here. But first, did Marvin lose his X factor? No, thank God. At the same time, Trey McBride became an X factor. He's trying to take the spotlight right now. Oh, and defensively, Zaven Collins became a superstar. So this team obviously has a solid foundation. I mean, they won 13 games last year. So if we have another offseason where this team spends some money, improves the team, we really could make a run next year. Just need our front office to repeat last year. Something tells me this offseason won't be as crazy. Well, there you go. We didn't sign a freaking single free agent. Ridiculous. Like, what's the point in hoarding all this money? Brother, this better be the best draft class since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I better see a 99 rated rookie here. Honestly, dude, kind of a stinker. At least we got a decent middle linebacker out of it. But I honestly don't know if this team can repeat last year's success. But honestly, right now, I don't even care if they lose 35 games in one season. Like, I just want Marvin to have a better season than last year, because that was unacceptable. Wait, we went 11-6, but don't have a game. Did we not make the playoffs with 11-6 record? No, dude, we got the 1 seed. Brother, that is the biggest Mickey Mouse 1 seed I've ever seen. Hopefully the team can take advantage of this. But most importantly, how did Marv do? We had a top 5 offense again, thank God. Our defense, any improved? A little bit, we're top 10. Kyler's had like the same season every year so far. Obviously loves having Marv. Once again, Trey Benson couldn't quite crack 1,000 yards. Now receiving, the most important statistic, Zay Jones led the team. What the heck? But Marv did once again eclipse 1,000 yards on the season, barely. But he did add 10 touchdowns to his total, so he keeps chipping towards his dad's totals. I still think we're gonna need bigger seasons than this, though. Our quarterback once again got some MVP votes. Oh, I got shafted out of another Coach of the Year award. Now also, most importantly, what did Marv's overall get up to? Jumped up to a 92. So he's working his way on up there. What are the odds he eventually becomes a member of the 99 club? He still does have 2 seasons left on his contract now, but I'm interested to see if he does stay a Cardinal for life, or maybe he joins the Colts like his dad. Now, time to see if this team is a pretender. I mean, honestly, a pretty tough matchup here in the divisional round. If we can beat the Eagles in the playoffs here, maybe we really are a contender. We lost the game. Gosh dang it, dude. Marvin's a part of the pretenders. Oh, win the overtime, too. Tyler's selling with his 2 interceptions. Decent performance from Marv, though. Who is this guy? And why is he catching the ball 9 times? Oh, wow. Patrick Mahomes wins another Super Bowl. We need Marv to win one. We have $100 million to spend this offseason. So can you please spend and try to contend while you still have Marvin on his rookie contract? Okay, so they didn't spend all their money, but they spent a lot of it. Please tell me it was spent on some quality free agents. Well, there you freaking go. The first and third year free agency class has been wild. Like, we got Devontae Adams. I have zero idea what his overall is at this point, but it's still Devontae Adams. Hopefully that doesn't cut into the amount of targets Marvin Harrison gets, though. Need a good draft here. Okay, brother, that is by far the best and deepest draft class we've got yet. Got a freaking 78 overall running back in the 4th round. Our front office is cooking. I mean, I'd argue this team's looking a whole lot better than last year. His defense looks roughly about the same, but hopefully this year Marvin can perform like his rookie season. On top of that, hopefully he can actually win a playoff game for once. Back in the playoffs, but unfortunately we start with a really tough game. Please tell me Marv returned back to form. We had the 5th best offense in the league. Defensively, we were top 5. Brother, it is wild how consistent Kyler's stats have been. Most yards and touchdowns he's ever thrown for, but it's been really close to his first 3 years since Marv's been drafted. Another mediocre season from our run game though. Come on Marv, 1,500 yards, please. He once again barely put up 1,000. He gave Trey McBride 40 more catches than me. This guy's gonna turn into Marvin Harrison's arch nemesis. He's a higher overall than him probably. Marvin is at a 93, so they're the exact same. Like Trey McBride might single-handedly ruin today's challenge for us. It'll make me feel better if we can finally win one freaking playoff game and we made it to the next round. Brother, we got a massive dub. 45-17 is crazy. Kyler went off, and so did Michael Wilson. Marv didn't get one target. I don't understand what's going on. Now, a tougher challenge. Can we win at 13-4 Dallas to advance into the conference championship game? No. Lost by 10. Marv didn't get a single catch in the playoffs. What are we talking about? Why is Ronald Brooks getting targets and not Marvin Harrison Jr.? What are we doing? Oh, maybe that's why. At least it makes me feel better that we did lose to the eventual Super Bowl champions. But this is gonna be us eventually, right? Hopefully, because I don't want to get in an eBay bidding war. At this rate, it might would be better if Marv went elsewhere, which it does look like they picked up his 5th-year option, but if I'm Marv, man, I sign elsewhere. Trey's ruining his life. He unfortunately didn't have as much cash to spend this offseason, so I'm not expecting way too much. Sign a new right guard at least. That was literally it. Okay, that's why they had to do a lot of re-signing this offseason to give our left tackle the big bucks. They literally spent every dollar possible. Hopefully they can add some more firepower here. Oh wow, to my surprise, the Cardinals might have just drafted their Kyler Murray replacement. I mean, he's a 77 overall rookie quarterback. He does have normal development trait. That's kind of a banger for a rookie quarterback. So into a new year, and to be fair, Kyler is 31 years old, so he's going to start to go down in overall, and he is in the last year of his contract, so they're not going to be able to afford both him and Marv. Dude, I just feel like this entire team and Marvin Harrison are both due for some sort of crazy season. Watch us pull a Seahawks. Oh, just kidding, dude. We had a disaster. Oh my, man. What happened? I mean, we still had a top 5 offense. Our defense sucked. Ooh, a big step back from Kyler. Like, where did this come from? We actually ran the ball a lot better than normal. Like, where'd this come from, too? Now, I feel like Marv had a stinker, didn't he? Oh my gosh, only 726 yards and 7 touchdowns. Dude, this is not good. He's seriously never gonna catch his dad. I don't want to do this, dude. Honestly, at this rate, he really might not even be a Cardinal next season. Alas, somebody finally dethroned this stupid team. I'm just gonna go ahead and simulate to the end of the offseason because I'm excited to see where the heck Marvin ends up. Well, I don't know what this negative $15 million means. I wonder if that actually means they re-signed both Kyler and Marvin. Kyler's not there, but Marvin still is. I mean, Marv is up to a 96 overall. He's just really not putting up the numbers. I gotta tell you though, man, I really hope William here has what it takes. Or maybe they could actually draft a better quarterback here they could start next season. Wait. I want to see where Kyler went. Crazy enough, Desmond Ridder became a higher overall than Kyler Murray, but where's Kyler? There he is. He's a Falcon. They beat us in the playoffs year 1. He's a traitor. Didn't have money to sign a single free agent. They had to re-sign a bunch of other players. Also need to see what kind of contract Marvin got. It's like a 4-year, $150 million deal. Like, that's not too shabby. Now let's see if they can go and draft his future quarterback. Or maybe his future quarterback's already on the team. Well, no quarterback, just a bunch of mid-offensive linemen. So let's go ahead and see what the young quarterback in this offense can do this year. Need this defense to be better, though. They at least make it back to the playoffs. Don't forget, we still have to find a way to win the Super Bowl. We did. We won the division. We always take that. I mean, we had a better offense without Kyler. Defense improved, too. Brother, this new quarterback was cooking. I think that's more yards than Kyler ever threw for in his career, and that's definitely more touchdowns than Kyler ever threw for. I'm hoping like 20 of these went to Marvin. Please, we need a big season badly. First of all, Trey Benson. This offense was crazy. He scored 19 touchdowns. Please tell me. Big season from Marvin. Massive year. 1,300 yards. A little low on the touchdowns, but we take that all day, every day. We needed that big time. Still trying to catch up to Trey McBride, though. Now, I wonder what that brought his overall up to. Made it up to a 97. So he still has a chance to join that 99 club. What did this quarterback's overall improve up to? An 83. His first year starting. Honestly, I think that's higher in the MVP race than Kyler ever finished. Definitely think William and Marv are gonna have some big statistical seasons upcoming. First, can we win one single freaking playoff game? Yes, we did. Thank God. Only Marvin's second ever playoff win he's been a part of. Have to travel to Carolina and beat the Panthers, and if we win, we have to take on either the Lions or Giants in the conference championship. Oh, we had to win this one in overtime. Finally, a big playoff game here from Marvin. Now, can we, for the first time in Marvin Harrison's career, make it to the NFC Conference Championship game? And we do! Comfortable dub. Now we have to beat the 6th seed Giants. Yeah, dude, Tyler Thompson's no match for us. We get this game at home. If we win, we advance to the first Super Bowl in Marvin Harrison's career. I'm ready to play, dude. I want to win a freaking Super Bowl. Please tell me we won. We won! We're taking on the 15-2 Los Angeles Chargers. Dude, it's about time. In his first year of starting, too, dude, Will Brayton is a future NFL Hall of Famer. And it's the veteran Davante Adams who steps up. It was a good game from Marv, too. I mean, Davante Adams got to be like 43 years old at this point. Oh my God, dude. That's 76 overall, 36-year-old Davante Adams. Let's go get Davante a ring. Can we finally complete Marvin's first career challenge? Before we play, dude, I gotta go do some scouting. Like, how did the Chargers go 15-2? Justin Herbert and Joe Alt are monsters. They got Isaiah Pacheco, who's a beast. They got this young 94 overall rookie. Junior Colson's turned out to be a stud. They got a young stud wide receiver. Like, his team's pretty loaded. Dude, even Josh Palmer's up to an 87 overall. We're a slight underdog. Who cares about talent? Because we have the heart. We really gotta win this, dude. I don't want to get in the eBay bidding war. We got this. I believe. We obviously kind of want to force feed the ball to Marvin here. I also don't want to throw interceptions. Running back is wide open. If I would have thrown it sooner, that might have gone for 90. I know I'm going to accidentally throw a pick or two trying to force feed the ball to Marvin here. He's open here. Thank God for that protection from the offensive line. Marvin gets his first ever Super Bowl reception. On the time in the pocket, we're going to get sacks. I'm stupid. Comeback should be golden. Marvin Harrison with reception number 2. Post should be open. Good throw. Good catch. Marvin Harrison just like that. 3 catches on the opening drive, and it ends in a Marvin Harrison touchdown. And brother, let me tell you, we are just getting started. Defense got a quick stop too. I would much rather this like not be a stressful Super Bowl. Like, can we go on top by 2 possessions and this be a stress-free game? I just want to stat pad Marvin. Slant last second. I'm telling you, that quarterback's incredible moving in the pocket. Unfortunately, they've held us to 2 incompletions. Got a 3rd down and 10 here. See if we can call a little comeback route on the outside. Running back's open. Fit it in there. That's a grab. This quarterback is on freaking fire right now. Post is open. Oh my gosh, that's a touchdown. If we had a split second longer. Need to stop bragging on that offensive line. 3rd and 17, just chunking it deep. Not gonna lie, didn't realize it was 3rd down, but it's too late. And oh no, dude, the Chargers have tied the game. But let's not be stupid here. Let's regain this lead. We deserve it. We deserve to be here. Deserve to be the winners. I'm throwing the ball in triple coverage, but he might actually catch it. Oh no, we got bumped. That should be pass interference. Wide open. Grandfather Davante Adams with the reception. Takes it a 3rd down and 2. Oh no, that should have been an interception, but somehow Marvin caught it. Michael Wilson's wide open. He's going to make the grab. He's going to break a tackle. Thought for a second he was taking that one to the house. Comeback route. It's golden. Marv with the grab. Just outside of the red zone. Ooh, I see an open middle of the field. We're going to call a post here. I think we got it. We got it. Marvin Harrison with touchdown number 2. Feed him the ball. It's working just fine. Let's go. Defense got another stop. Let's go, boys. Let's score this drive so we can have a stress-free second half. Fortunately, don't see our guy in the ball game right now. I'll tell you, what a throw. There's a flag, though. It's gonna be holding. Just know it. Boo! Gosh dang it, Calvin. I think he's open again. He's not at all. It's an interception. Can we just not be stupid? That's the one thing that's gonna lose us this game. Don't have to throw it to him every single play, you freaking idiot. Need 20 yards here. Devontae's pressed over there. I'm gonna chunk it deep. Oh no, he got beat so bad. What are we doing? Oh, what are we doing? Come on, please. Like the one time I don't throw it to Marvin, I throw it interception. At least we got a tackle. Marvin got the tackle at the 5. Yeah, dude, this is a washed version of Davante Adams. And they tie the game just like that. Nobody's fault but mine. Just gotta log back in. I just threw another pick. What am I doing? I just need to not throw the ball to Devontae Adams ever again. Oh, this is painful. And we're down just like that. I thought we were going to go up by 2 scores before halftime. I'm so upset, dude. This is an unbelievable turn of events. I'm scared now, so I'm going to throw a little screen pass. Trey Benson, Joe, you're one of those stud running backs out there. Got to call a timeout, though. Like, is this a scenario where I just chunk it deep to Marvin? He's pressed on the outside over there. He's got him beat. That's a Marvin touchdown. It's not at all. It's not a touchdown, but it's a catch, though. And we take those. We need to get him to run a post here. That's how we scored on every single touchdown so far. And again, no touchdown there. We get down to the 5. If we can tie things up, I'll feel at least a little bit better with my mistakes here the last few minutes. Marvin Harrison, wide open. He dropped the ball. I'm sad. And remember, don't force feed it, you idiot. I'm force feeding it. I'm force feeding it because Marvin Harrison gets his 3rd touchdown of the half. The only thing that sucks is we're not winning. The win's all that matters. It doesn't matter that Marv's on pace for 20 catches, 400 yards, and 6 touchdowns in his first ever Super Bowl. And our defense forced a fumble to open the half. They were so close to score, and now I gotta make sure I don't get stopped for a safety. A slant's open, and we almost got sacked for a safety. I need to stop being stupid. Oh no, our receivers ran into each other. Still made the catch, though. That's up for a 3rd and 3 thing. I'm gonna go hurry up because I cannot control my impulses right now. Marv's gonna be open. Easy money. That's a reception. 1st down Cardinals. That puts him over 200 yards already for the game. Oh no. Oh, that's just not what you like to see. I really don't think anybody was open there, though. An absolute freaking miracle to pick this one up. And he's got him. He actually has him. Wide open. Wide open. The catch. Marvin Harrison for the 4th time today. Like, this might be the best Super Bowl performance of all freaking time. Our defense forced to stop. Thank God. Now, can I finally get that 2-possession lead? Please. These games stress me out too much. Rather not punt on the ball with a chance to tie the game, so can we please pick this up? Maybe. Michael Wilson makes his first grab of the Super Bowl. Come on, let's keep cooking, Brayton. Give me a second. B on the run. Throw it behind him. Well, that's not what we like to see. Can we do it again somehow? I don't think he has him beat. Oh no, he ran the route for us. Unfortunate. I honestly kind of want to be crazy and run a fake punt here. Not the smart thing to do, but it's what I'm going to do anyway. A was wide open. A was wide open for the 1st. And our defense bailed us out again. Let's go, Isaiah. Oh no. Oh no, dude. We're doing everything we can to lose this game right now. What are the actual odds we can pick up a 3rd down and 15 here? I throw it at the crosser. Maybe, just maybe, perfect touch. Perfect catch. 1st down Cardinals. Oh no, the zebras are out to get me. Oh no, this is such a big play. I don't know. That's so close. I think, no, he drug his toes. It's 2 feet in bounds. Come on, I know one of you have a parlay, but that's a catch. And they gave it to me. Let's go. Now, I'm gonna be kind of smart here. I don't think I've handed the ball off to Trey Benson once today, so I need to let him know that he still matters to me. And that's why. 6 yards. We'll take it. Like, even if we got a field goal this drive, that would be huge. Oh, that almost was so bad. That's not good either. But maybe we're still in field goal range, though, and the game says we are. Oh, no. I don't know if that's powerful enough. Maybe it is. We missed it. Oh, my God. I told you I'm doing everything I can to ruin our Super Bowl dreams. And they scored just like that. Oh, I'm so upset. If I lose this game, I will never freaking forgive myself. We're the running back out of the backfield. We take that. Gotta make sure we put up points. We'll even throw the ball to Trey McBride if we have to. Unfortunately, at the 2-minute warning, not liking this at all, man. Gotta have this. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We got it. Throwing the run. Oh my gosh, that is such a big throw. William Brayton, you are my hero. Maybe now we can just settle for a field goal. Cut it back inside. Good vision from Trey. Just like that, dude. Inside the 17. Score a field goal. Let's score. Now, the smart thing here would probably be just to, like, run the clock out. And you're probably right, but I'm too much of a crazy boy. See, that's why I just need to not be dumb. Marvin would kill me if we lost this game because I was trying to force feed him the ball. He's more of a team player than that, so I am just going to run the ball. Gotta line this field goal up. Maybe just score, Trey Benson. Make this the easiest field goal physically possible. Why is it going to make me wait all 30 seconds manually? I have chew clock on. Make sure we chew every second possible, and the kick is good. We have 7 seconds to hold on to officially complete the first career challenge for Marvin Harrison, and God knows we freaking need some momentum at this point. 4 seconds. Come on. This is for Marvin Jr. This is for Marvin Sr. This is for the entire Harrison family heritage right here. No way, right? Come on. Pick the ball off. Style points time. Style points time. Take it back to the house. Justin Herbert ruins our dopamine bump. But who cares? Because Marvin Harrison and the Arizona Cardinals are officially Super Bowl champions for the first time in franchise history. Ring us. We get the Gatorade bath and all. The Chargers are in disbelief disbelief. I'm telling you right now, though, this is the first of many. A lot more of these in Marvin's future. Like, over the moon, we completed our first challenge, but Marvin still has so much more to accomplish before we're out of the woods. What a crazy stat line. 322 yards and 4 receiving touchdowns. Like, that's gotta be all-time Super Bowl records. Devontae got another ring and did. I want to see if our players got any boost after that Super Bowl win. Fortunately, don't really see any. I am so excited, though, to see what Marvin Harrison can do with this guy at quarterback. He only has 2 more years left on his contract, so hopefully they'll be able to afford to re-sign him. Literally have zero money to spend this offseason, so we literally couldn't afford a single soul. So it's more important than ever that our front office hits on some young talent in this draft class so we can afford to give bigger contracts to the older guys. Need some studs here. Decent strong safety late in the first, who's probably going to end up our Buda Baker replacement. Into the new decade, does Marvin this team have what it takes to go back to back? Hold on a second. Why is Michael Wilson starting to regress? He's already 30? I mean, I guess Marvin Harrison's already 28 at this point, so he really only has like a year or two to really make it to the 99 club. I'm already approaching 30, dude. He's got to put up some monster stats fast if we want any chance at completing this challenge. Oh, and thank God we did draft that strong safety, because Buda Baker's nowhere to be found. Like, even at this point, guys like Chase Young are starting to dip in overall. So we can take it step by step and save the back-to-back Super Bowls for later. First of all, can we just make the playoffs again? Well, our goal of making it back to the playoffs was achieved at least, and we won the division once again with a 12-5 record. Had the #1 offense in the league and a top 5 defense. Once again, pretty solid season from King William himself. Trey Benson continues to put up crazy numbers. And once again, Marvin Harrison Jr. with 1,300 plus yards and 7 touchdowns. We just really need to try and get those touchdown numbers up. He's not even halfway to getting to his dad's career stats, though. We might be screwed. He did finally make it to a 99 overall, so maybe, just maybe, we can begin to get some expedited progress. How's he only the 3rd rated receiver in the league? Now, let's see if we really can make it back-to-back Super Bowls, because if we do, it helps us with the challenge. But it doesn't matter, because we got first rounded. Oh my gosh. That'd be pretty bad. A Jaden Daniels masterclass. Dude, Marvin needs to be putting up Jahan Dotson numbers. Those freaking Bucks won it all. You have 32 mil to spend this offseason, so for the first time in a long time, maybe the front office can use some cash to improve this roster, so maybe they can make it back to a Super Bowl next year. Well, they definitely didn't put that money to good use. Gotta make up for that with a good draft class here. I mean, no real superstars, but like, that's one of the deepest draft classes we've had in Marvin Harrison's entire career. Maybe in like 2 or 3 years, this draft class will really pan out and turn this team into one of the best teams in the NFL. Keep in mind, Marvin only has 2 more years left on his contract, and this quarterback only has 1, so they're gonna have to pay him both soon, so they do need as much young talent on rookie contracts on their team as possible. Just simming straight to the playoffs here, man. We have got to do better this season. I need Marvin to have the craziest year of his career. Dude, at least Marv's got to experience the playoffs almost every year of his career. Although, be it this time, we only had a 10-7 record, which was still good for the division. The rest of the division sucked, though. We had the #1 offense in the league yet again. Now, defensively, we were top 10 again, number 7. Please tell me Marv had a breakout. Now, Will, oh my God, 48 touchdowns to only 5 interceptions. Like, this is numbers Kyler Murray could only dream of. Benson again with a very good season. Moment of truth, Marvin Harrison, there's just, okay, nobody's gonna believe me. Like, nobody's gonna believe that just happened, dude. Like, I don't even know what to say. 2,000 yards, 23 touchdowns. And I have to say, brother, that was quite the anomaly. Like, I don't understand. We're running the same exact offense that's only like 11 more touchdowns than he's ever caught before, only about 700 more yards than he's ever caught before, about 30 more passes than he's ever caught before. I got to look at his season stats and see what happened. Now, I'm sure he benefited greatly from this quarterback probably being a pretty high overall. Dude, he's up to an 89. He's a 96 with his morale boost. Oh, please tell me they already re-signed him. Yes, they did. Williams getting the big bucks, and honestly, I feel like that's pretty cheap for the production they have got. And he had some pretty big games, like a 3-touchdown game in week 8 and multiple 2-touchdown games, multiple 10-reception, 140-plus yard games. I mean, that made quite the dent towards his dad's records. Now, the problem, though, is we are going to need Marvin to probably play at least like 6, maybe 7 more years for him to complete his career challenge. Now, the issue, he's about to turn 30, and his overall is probably about to start going down kind of fast. With that season, he finally passed up Trey McBride, at least. And I didn't even realize it. he broke the all-time single-season reception record. Like, where in the world did this come from? He also broke the Cardinals' all-time single-season record at every single wide receiver category, but he actually also tied Randy Moss's all-time single-season touchdown record. He's still well behind Larry Fitzgerald's all-time Cardinals records, though, so like this is something I don't think he's gonna break. But hopefully he can beat his pops. But first, he's got another Super Bowl to win. Wait. I want to see if he won MVP. He didn't, but his quarterback did. Had to settle for Offensive Player of the Year. I was breaking the NFL all-time single-season receiving yard record and tying the all-time touchdown catch record. Not good enough to give you a single MVP vote. You know what? That's just gonna fuel Marvin here to go on another epic Super Bowl run. Last time we played the Falcons at home in the playoffs, we lost. And hold on a second. Is Kyler still their quarterback? That would be insane. Honest to God, dude, I wish I didn't even check this. Well, fellas, think it's safe to say that we're getting first rounded here. What I tell you. Before we get into the offseason, I need to see if there was any changes in our team's development. Ooh, Will Brayton's up to a superstar. He might be able to join the 99 club. Oh no, dude, the descent happened. Marvin's down to a 96. Like, that's what I think is stupid about the regression in this game when you hit a certain age, because look at all of these freaking ratings that we lost after completing arguably the greatest season in history by a receiver. Like, how do these numbers make you go down 3 in overall, dumb game? I'm ready to get right in the next season, dude. I'm angry. Hopefully we can get a repeat of last year, because this might be his last season in Arizona. That would suck, because he's finally gotten matched up with a superstar quarterback that can help him get some superstar stats. So let's go and put up another 2,000-yard season again. Let's roll, Marvin. Like, what is this, like the 9th playoff appearance of Marvin's career? With another solid 12-5 record, again in a stinky division. And again, the #1 offense in the NFL, and defensively came just outside the top 5. Just another masterclass of a season here from William. Only 3 interceptions to 41 touchdowns is crazy work. Trey Benson's gotta be one of the best running backs in history at this point. Like, he's been so consistent for so long, and he is 30. Here we go. How did Marvin Harrison Jr. follow up last year's record-breaking performance? It's a banger again. Dude, we actually had 3 1,000-yard receivers this year, but who cares? That's another 1,500 yards and 15 touchdowns added to the total. Dude, he's starting to make up some ground at the perfect time. He's back up to a 97 overall at least, which means he'll probably be like a 93 once we hit the offseason. But he's still a top 2 wide receiver in the league. I just think it's crazy they go down in overall with these numbers. Ooh, Will Robb. Guess he's just gonna have to take his frustration out on the New Orleans Saints here. He didn't get first rounded, thank God. It's a close victory though. William masterclass. Marvin Harrison masterclass. But like, who is Julius Wagner and where'd you come from? Have a bad feeling though about to lose to the Cowboys here. What I tell you, you never beat the Cowboys. Oh, it was so close. Marvin left everything out on the field. Now at this point, man, it's just time to see if Marvin Harrison for the first time in his career signs elsewhere than the Cardinals. Always makes me feel better when we lost to the eventual Super Bowl champion. Now, unfortunately, I do think we are at the point in the franchise where we got to start checking and just making sure that he hasn't retired. And we're good for now. And hopefully he doesn't retire soon, because we still need some big seasons from him. Now, I'm kind of scared to see how far he dropped in overall here. Okay, not as much as what I expected, only down to a 94, so he can still put up another big season or two. And it will also help out that his quarterback now became an X factor, which is crazy considering he started as a normal development QB. Trey Benson a little washed though. I mean, actually, I don't even know if this quarterback's gonna help him out at all. I forgot for a split second that he really could be on a new team start of next season. This rate, with how he's done the last few years, I really hope they re-sign him. Please tell me Marv's still here. Thank God, dude. They would be idiots not to have re-signed him. Oh, a 5-year deal. So it seems like Marv is still planning on playing for a while, which is massive for us, because honestly, dude, if he does play for another 5 years, there is a good chance he could beat out his dad. So I'm going to do something that we've never done before at this point. I'm going to simulate about 3 years into the future. And at that point, see what Marvin's overall is, see if he's still a Cardinal, maybe he retires at that point, and more importantly, hopefully at that point, he's beat beat out his dad. So we've made it to 2036, and unfortunately, the playoff run is over. Came in dead last in the division. Now, most importantly, we got to go and double check that Marvin Harrison Jr. is still on the team, which he should be because his contract's not up yet. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Marvin Harrison has been tanked. How did he go from this to this? In just like 3 years, he's down to normal development and a 79 overall. His last few seasons must have been absolutely terrible. Maybe not though, because his quarterback here is still an absolute demon. 97 overall with Superstar X Factor. Now first, let's see how the team did just this season. I mean, they still had a top 5 offense. Defense sucks to this point though. I mean, Brayton's definitely not putting up the same amount of passing touchdowns as before, but he's still putting up a lot of yards, and hopefully a lot of those went to Marv. Ooh, the Trey Benson replacements only put up 3.1 yards per carry. Most importantly, dude, how did 80 overall, 34-year-old Marvin Harrison do? He's still putting up insane numbers. Dude, I am actually shocked at this. How is he putting up these numbers at this overall? All right, I think I'm ready to dive in, boys. I got to see how he did the last few years. So, this was his best year since we sim, but he still put up some crazy number. Now, unfortunately, off the top of my head, I don't know if this is enough to have passed his dad. Oh god, I am so scared to look. If he hasn't completed the challenge yet, he might retire any given offseason now. Here we go, dude. Marvin Harrison Jr.'s career stats at the age of 34. He almost has 1,700 total career yards and 127 career receiving touchdowns, which puts him 1 receiving touchdown away from completing the challenge. Oh my god, dude. I really hope to god Marvin Harrison doesn't retire this offseason. If he does, I'm gonna be so sad we did everything and failed the challenge by literally 1 freaking touchdown. 1 more season, dude, and you break your dad's record. Dude, this is the most important moment up to this point in the video, because if he retires, we fail. Just 1 more season, and you can sell off into the sunset, brother. Oh my god, dude. I don't even want to click this button. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. First, though, I do want to see if by chance we won a Super Bowl the last few years. Vikings and JJ McCarthy won it this year. Oh my gosh, we did win one in 2033. That's huge. Lamar and the Rams won it in 2034, and we almost won it again in 2035. Unfortunately, not this year, though. But a second Super Bowl ring is huge. Here we go, dude. Oh my god, man. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Yes, he didn't retire. We're still in this thing. He's dropped all the way down to a 75 overall. Surely he has what it takes to catch just 2 more touchdown passes. I mean, he's down to 86 speed. There's 103 receivers ranked ahead of him. And the funniest part, really, about all of this is the fact that the Cardinals are still paying him $45 million a season. Now, also, what kind of scares me is the fact that the Cardinals could very easily just release him this offseason. I'm just going to go ahead and simulate to next season and hope to God he's still on the Cardinals, because surely if he's still a Cardinal with that quarterback, he'll break his dad's record next season, complete his career challenge, and I won't have to get into a bidding war on eBay. So please tell me this guy's still an Arizona Cardinal. Yes, thank God. But there's a really big problem though, because if we reorder the depth chart, he's fell down to our wide receiver number 4. That's not good. I don't know if he's gonna get enough playing time with these receivers to actually catch 2 touchdown passes. Oh my god, dude, this is so stressful. We've made it to the 2037 season, and I really think everything we've been through, Marvin Harrison Jr.'s entire career, literally comes down to this, because I'm pretty positive he's gonna retire after this season. We just need 2 touchdown catches, please. Well, hopefully this is a good sign, given the fact they won 13 games and got the 2 seed. We did again have the league's #1 offense. Defense continues to suck. That's the craziest statistics I've ever seen, dude. 43 touchdowns to 2 picks. Like, did the Cardinals really draft the next Patrick Mahomes here? Everything we have been through, Marvin's entire career, comes down to the flick of a stick. We need at least 2 touchdowns, please. Brother, he scored 15. mean? I am so confused. How did this happen? Like I showed you guys before the season, he's the wide receiver number 4. But trust me, I'm not asking questions because he's officially broken all of his father's records, which means he completes the challenge, which means I don't have to get in the eBay bidding war. I gotta check, but I think that might have broken Larry Fitzgerald's all-time Cardinals records too. He beat Larry's receiving yard and touchdown catch record. Couldn't beat him out for receptions though. But I'm pretty sure Cardinals fans would take this. And hold on, even Trey Benson broke the all-time Cardinals record, and that quarterback broke the all-time passing records. So Cardinals fans, apparently the best is yet to come for you. Wait, even Chase Young broke the all-time Cardinals sack record. Now let's go end things off with Marvin Harrison Jr.'s 3rd Super Bowl. Like that would be the potential perfect ending. And oh my god, dude, they actually made it. I swear everybody's gonna think I cheated. But you can see right here, brother, no, they made it completely organically. Although this win against the Giants, dude, was pretty freaking close. Come on, dude, we can't make it all the way to the Super Bowl and lose. Like I know Bills fans are dying for their first ever Super Bowl, but we gotta get Marvin another one. Please tell me we got our 3rd ring. Easy money, let's go. And how nice, I won Coach of the Year too. Since this is after the season, I'm pretty sure that means Marvin called it quits. Did he truly ride off into the sunset? Yes, he did. Both him and Trey McBride at the same exact time. With this, Cardinals fans are having an identity crisis. No wonder he retired because he was down to a 71. But how every athlete wants to call it quits, Marvin goes out on his terms and finishes off at the top of the pinnacle of the sport after beating out his father and bringing 3 Super Bowls to Arizona. He ends his career as the 3rd best receiver in NFL history. Like father, like son. Now hopefully you enjoyed that one, and if you did, you can click right here to watch me play the entire career of Caleb Williams. And brother, please subscribe. Coach told you to.